Hey folks, this is the Moto X4. It's not just the Moto X4, it's the Moto X4 Android One edition with Fi support, Project Fi. Yes, Google sent me this review unit and I'm super excited because I'm a big fan of Moto phones this year. They've been particularly good. There's been a lot of them though. It's been a little confusing lineup-wise, but hey, what's cool about this phone, in my opinion, is that it's the first Android One phone sold in the US, and it's more importantly got Project Fi support, and it's the first phone other than a Nexus or a Pixel phone to have Project Fi support. And in terms of specs, it's kind of an upper mid-ranger. It slots somewhere between the G5 and the Z2 Play spec-wise. It's actually very similar to Z2 Play, maybe in some ways better than the Z2 Play, so maybe that's not a best comparison, but it's definitely not the same as the Z2 Force in terms of specs, but in some ways I think it's a better phone. Let me unbox this and talk to you through some of the features. So here's the Moto box, here's Android One logo, Android at its best. You can see from the numbers, this is a 3GB, 32GB model. Also comes in a 4GB of RAM version, I believe. And so let's open this up, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. And there it is, the beautiful phone known as the Moto X4 Android One. Looks like this one is like a black or blue one. That's a black one. So there you have it. Beautiful. Dual camera, of course, which is why I'm saying in some ways it's better than the Z2 Play, but in other ways it's not. So, look, Fi SIM insert in device. Thank you, Google. That's really kind of you. So, what's in here? Let's have a look. Probably a SIM removal tool. Either that or I don't see the SIM removal tool. Oh, there it is. SIM removal tool, thank God. A very important, complete part of this complete breakfast. Moto X4, read me. Charge me up. Here are my things. Clearly it supports micro SD, which is great. It has a headphone jack, which is even greater. This might become my favorite Moto phone this year. I mean, the G5 Plus was awesome, and the Z2 Play was pretty awesome, but this might just be it. Project Fi, a little brochure. Let's get started. Turn on and set up your number. You're all set. Sweet. All right, and then safety, regulatory, and legal. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. So then what we have is a 15-watt turbocharger, turbo power charger. Remember, turbo power is Moto's quick charge, compatible with Pixel and Nexus devices, by the way. And then this is a USB-A to C adapter, obviously, because this is a USB-A. You saw it in the back. There's a USB-C connector, ta-da, and then a USB-A connector. So this phone has some really cool features, like USB-C, and like a headphone jack, and like a bunch of other stuff that's got me really excited. I don't know, maybe I'm getting too excited for this. Look at that, USB-A. Anyway, 15-watt charger, that's good. Let's have a look at the phone, and more importantly, let me remove the sticker from this, because you know I love to do this live on the air. Are you ready? Well, it's not live, this video, because it's embargoed. But you know what? It's close to live. Okay, you ready? You heard it. Oh, yeah. Delicious. It's a sexy little phone. It's all metal. Let's remove the back sticker, shall we? You ready? Oh, I need to get a better grip on this. Hang on. I still don't have a grip. Oh, it's going to be hard to remove. Let's try another corner. There we go. I think I got a corner. You ready? Oh, yeah. Wow. Shiny. This is very similar in terms of shininess to last year's iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. I don't know what that black was called. Jet black? Dual camera system, dual LED. So this is an interesting dual camera system. As you know, the Moto Z 2 Force has dual cameras, but one is monochrome, the other one is black and white. This is the first non-LG phone that has a wide angle and regular angle, not a telephoto and a regular angle, but a wide angle and a regular angle lens on the pod from Moto. So the one on, I don't know which one's which, but I'm going to assume the one on the left is the regular angle. It's an f/2.0 12 megapixel with large 1.4 micron pixels. And the one on the right, or I'm presuming, is the super wide angle 120 degrees field of view, f/2.2 1.12 micron pixels. Both have autofocus, which is cool. And then you have a 16 megapixel camera in the front right here. That's f/2.0 with 1 micron pixels. And a front LED flash, which Moto is very fond of. And of course, the Moto logo. This is a 5.2-inch screen. Let me turn it on. With a 1080p resolution. Ooh, look at that. It's got the little Android One logo and the Moto logo. Very nice. And it's got a fingerprint reader and microphone right there. Very similar to the Z's. In fact, it looks like a scaled-down Moto Z. In many ways. And then in the back, as I said, there's an Android One logo, and I love how these edges are very like Samsung Galaxy like rounded here a little bit to feel better in hand. And the camera pod sticks out a little, but I don't mind that. Antenna band on top here, SIM card tray right here with and the welcome screens here. SIM card tray with micro SD and nano SIM. Nothing on the left hand side. The bottom has, as I said, USB Type-C and a headphone jack, and the right hand side has the volume rocker and power lock key, which is ridged for your comfort and pleasure and made of metal. This is going to be an awesome phone. All right, I'm not going to set this up on the show, but I want to tell you a little bit more what's inside. So I said 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. It has a Snapdragon 630. This is an improved version of the 625, which, as you know, is a champ in terms of battery life. So this thing should rock for battery life. And there's a 4 gigabyte version and probably more storage than 32 on some versions. But Snapdragon 630 with a 3000 milliamp hour sealed battery should make this phone super, super awesome in terms of endurance. Now, I need to read the specs. I'm not sure if this is water or dust resistant. IP rating would be really great on this. Moto doesn't really have a phone with an IP rating yet that I'm aware of. So I could be wrong on that, but I don't think so. So this would be a welcome addition. So anyway, there you have it, the Moto X4, and not just any X4, the Android One edition with Fi support. This is super awesome and exciting. Stay tuned for my thoughts on this on the podcast. As I said, it's under embargo, so you'll hear about it when the embargo lifts. I think this is going to be a great phone. I'm looking forward to rocking this for a little while. I like mid-rangers, especially higher-end mid-rangers like this one. All right, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do here, but I really hope you do a thumbs up because I think I've been doing this long enough that I deserve it. No, more importantly, subscribe to the channel, and you know that this is just a bit of fun for me, this channel, really, compared to my podcast. MobileTechPodcast.com is where I broadcast every week. With another journalist from the tech industry. Sometimes it's people from various companies. Like I had a person from Microsoft recently, Greg Sullivan. So tune in, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more videos, unboxing and otherwise. Cheers, guys. Bye.